Hey Barstool, I hope you enjoyed my little intro video. That's my sweet daughter. I'm going to call her movie star now. Anyways, I just wanted to hop on here really quick and kind of talk to you guys a little bit about Outlaws. I just wanted to share with you how important it is to me, not only as an employee and a bartender there, but also just to the community of Ferndale, Washington, and really the surrounding community and Whatcom County as a whole. For starters, I just wanted to share with you guys that it seems like every night of the week there is some organization or some certain crowd of people that comes in. For example, once a month we have the Whatcom County, the county crew, like that does all of the road maintenance and things like that. They come in and they just hang out. It is like their work get together. There's probably 25 of them. They all just see each other at work every day, busting their asses, and Outlaws is their place to go to unwind, relax, and probably shoot the shit about whatever you talk about when you're a county worker. So that's just one group of people. Beyond those, we have a group of teachers that comes in, and sometimes they come in on Wednesdays for our trivia night, and they play trivia. And I might be a little bit biased because I'm going to school to be a teacher, but they kill it at the trivia game, and it is so fun to see them unwind and relax from their stressful week, whether it's like the Christmas play or they're doing a fall festival thing. They always tell us, we always know, we're like, oh my gosh, is it midterms for you guys? I can tell. And it's just really fun to kind of be able to connect with them as a sense of like, okay, this is what's going on in this part of the community, what's going on in your part of the community. And there have been times that Jamie has sponsored the school in the sense of she has provided lunches for teachers and faculty and school staff. So beyond that, we have wing night every Thursday night, which is wildly popular because we have the best wings probably around. So if you're ever near Ferndale, Washington, and you like wings, I invite you to come in. It will, one, be a like kick-ass time, and two, the food is really good. So don't expect like a salad with your wings. It's just wings and carrots and celery, but it's delicious and it's totally worth it. So every Thursday night we have wing night, and Outlaws is the kind of bar where there have been times when it has been myself and another bartender and our wing cook, and we have just absolutely gotten our asses handed to us. I mean, I'm talking like 80 people walking in the door and we're like, what? And we're taking wing orders, we're making drinks, we're, bullshitting with the regulars, we're doing everything. And there's been times when regulars have grabbed we have a very specific pad, and they've grabbed it and they'll fill it out because they know, because when we walk up to them every Thursday and we get their wing order, we walk up to them with this pad. What do you want? Blah, 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 blah. And there's times when regulars are like, you know what? You guys are busy. We know, we understand. We also want our wings. We want to help you out. Here it is. And they'll take, their whole table of 20 wing orders, gather them up, shove them in our back pocket so that next time we fly down the stairs, we can, do a hot lap around the table down there, drop off our wing orders, and hustle back up the stairs to make a drinks or whatever. Yeah, it's just, I can't tell you how inviting and how genuine the atmosphere at Outlaws is. It's really something that you have to see for yourself, and I honestly hope that you do come and just check us out because, It's the best little bar that I've ever known or been to, and I grew up in really small town Montana, so I have been in my fair share of bars. So beyond the booster club and the county workers, the teachers, the trivia night, the wing night, there are people that have their retirement parties at our bar because they know this is the place. There are people that have their baby showers at the bar. And it is, it's just a place where everybody feels comfortable and everybody feels welcomed. It's the kind of bar where we have 2 local refineries, and so they have turnarounds often. And I can't tell you how many turnaround people have come into our bar on a Monday or whatever, their first fatigue day. They're like, I want a drink, I've been working my ass off. They come in, and you know, by the end of their time there, we're like, are you coming back in? Like, tell us more, you know, whatever. Like, they just feel like, okay, this is my go-to spot. Well, I'm 2,000 miles away from home. A lot of them come from Texas. A lot of them come from the Midwest to come out here to do that work. And they choose, an overwhelming amount of them choose Outlaws as their home-based bar when they are out of town and working at the refineries for the turnaround. I have seen people walk in and choose a window seat on their first time coming into Outlaws, and by the end of the week or my next shift, I'm like, okay, do they want their space? Are they having a bad day? Whatever, you know, you kind of gauge it as a bartender. Maybe they just don't feel comfortable here because it's their first time in a new bar and it is a small town. And I have seen those people, you know, by the end of that week or the beginning of the next week, they're bellied up to the bar and they're talking to 2 of the regulars, and they have plans to go crabbing that weekend, or they're gonna go shoot guns, or like whatever they're gonna do. And it's so, it just really fills your bucket to see that, because you see those people and you don't know what they're going through in their daily life, and you have to just assume that, you know, some people want their space, or some people maybe are more shy, they're going through something, whatever. And so you kind of have to gauge it as a bartender, and I just feel like that's a huge part of Outlaws, is that we are all really able to gauge people and bring them in and make them feel included. And a lot of that is through like really silly games, but to just make it feel like very, like everyone's included. I mean, there have been wing nights where like we have a couple, what do you call them, like dart guns, like, you know, the lick and stick it ones, where like my coworker and I have been like, okay, I want about $5. If I shoot this over there and it lands in his drink, I'll buy his drink and I'll give you, you know, like whatever. And it's fun. The regulars love it, you know, because it kind of just, it makes a fun atmosphere. And we love it because we feel like, you know, it's less of a job and it's more of just like, I get to go hang out with my friends, and I don't know, shoot the shit. And that's, you know, I always say this about Outlaws and working there. It's my favorite because it's like just the fine line of like talking the right amount of shit to people, and I love it. And the regulars love it because you can't, you know, in your daily work life, like you kind of have to keep it like under lock and seal. Like, I can't say this to so-and-so even though they were being a total asshole. But with the right bartender and the right customer, you can kind of have that banter, and it just makes it really fun. So anyways, beyond that, I mean, Jamie is such a phenomenal bar owner. It's unreal. I mean, I honestly, and I just don't think that, I think she's unmatched. The things that she does for the community, the angel tree every year that she picks, herself. I mean, the research that she does that goes into that to pick those families it's not like a quick this family and this family. It's like, does this family need something, and what do they need, and why do they need it? Okay, can we help them out? Yes, we can. She does that every year. She did that this year, even with the pandemic and even with the bar being shut down. She still created this huge thing for people to be able to donate, and obviously a lot of the regulars, they just knew automatically when she created this Facebook event, you know, Angel Tree. They were like, oh yeah, of course, okay, that's how we're doing it this year, that's fine. She still did the turkey drive for local families, which is $10 gets a family a Thanksgiving meal. So again, that was something where the bar was intermittently shut down and open and shut down and open, and she still did that and collected money. And that's something that like every year is really fun, because we're like, how much did we get last year? And then we're like, okay, let's try to obviously get more, because we're all a little bit competitive. And speaking on that note, I mean, she does really fun things to bring new things into the bar. Like, she asks us, her bartenders, which there's only a few of us, 3 at most, that I've worked there in the last almost 4 years. She's like, you guys want to have a drink competition? And we're like, hell yeah. She's like, okay, I'll create your drink and we'll, you know, do this and make a little competition out of it. And it's just fun things that keeps kind of everybody engaged and keeps things new and fresh. I mean, Jamie has worked her ass off throughout this whole pandemic to think outside of the box for ideas on, you know, what she can do that support the bar, but also supporting the community. She has made baskets, which she showed you the basket assembly line in her video. But what she did not tell you is that a lot of those baskets aren't just like, it's not things that she's just trying to make money off. She's not going to the dollar store and getting crap. They're local, like a lot of them are local baskets. So she has one basket that's other local businesswomen, and so it's like, there's this gal and she makes hats. Her hat is in that basket. There's this gal and she makes like really fancy charcuterie boards, and there's a thing for her in that basket. There's like a local cheese, you know, it's like all this local stuff from these local businesses that are in that basket. And then there's obviously like really funny ones like the Tiger King basket, which I think was pretty popular. But anyways, she's always thinking outside of the box, and to the degree of, again, where it's like it comes from a very genuine place. It's never like, you know, how can I do this to only benefit me? And that's how I know that when Jamie started kind of asking a little bit for help, that's when I knew. I was like, wow, okay, this is serious, because Jamie never asks for help. So that's anyways. This is running a little bit long, and I apologize. I just wanted to say really quickly, I created a survey because I wanted to share with you some of the stories that our locals and regulars, like why they love Outlaws. And so that's what I asked them. I said, please share your Outlaws story with us. And there were a lot of ones that just said Outlaws is the best little dive bar around. Jamie Ford, the owner, and the girls, like I said, there's only 2-3 of us, kick ass. This is a great place to stop and relax, meet your friends, and have a bite to eat. I have a lot of good friends. I have met a lot of good friends by going there. We love and miss Jamie and all the girls, and they need to open again soon. This is one of my favorites. So, hey, it's Joe, formerly from the Main Street, which is another bar down the road. And so Joe would come in after his shifts, and he'd kind of like shoot the shit with us, and it was really great. It was fun. Jamie, you, meaning myself, and the rest of the staff have rocked it for years. I miss the evenings after work coming in and just talking about life. I hope you guys are all doing okay, and I miss you. Great bar, great staff. We love the wing night. We miss you guys a lot and all the laughs. This one really kind of pulled on my heartstrings a little bit. I met my husband on a blind date at Outlaws. I've thrown a bachelorette party there, gotten drunk with my girlfriends there. The memories are countless, but Jamie and the girls, the spirit that Outlaws holds is a really special place in my heart. This one is one of my favorites because I know who this is. My first visit was not particularly memorable, not really for me at least. However, I left my card overnight, and from the moment I went to get it the next day, I was hooked by the welcoming staff. I've developed deeper friendships, and most of them have often extended outside of the bar. Small towns bars can often be alienating when you're an outsider, but Outlaws was as welcoming as they come. As a single female, it's a great place to hang out alone or even with a group. I love sitting at the bar by myself, talking with the bartenders. They always make it fun. I can be there by myself with no worry. It's very much a Cheers vibe, very friendly. Sorry. I had my first kiss with my now husband at Outlaws. We got married at Outlaws on wing night. Going in for happy hour and not leaving until closing, getting the ride home from a bartender and not even having to tell them where you live because they just know. That's how you know it's one of the best bars around. This is a hometown place that we go to and see friends in a comfortable atmosphere. They undoubtedly serve the best wings on Thursday nights and have the best crew to keep us laughing. We moved from Tennessee and had been struggling for connections and making friends. Walking into Outlaws has allowed us to feel like we are at home and we feel welcomed and extremely accepted. Those guys are awesome. I mean, these guys, everyone is awesome, but where everybody knows your name and your drink. Walking in after work and not having to even order my drink, just have the girls bring it while I sit down. It makes me feel like they value me as a customer, and I always feel at home here. To me, Outlaws is home. It's not the building, it's not the drinks, it's the people. From the staff to the customers, they are an amazing group of people who support each other. One of my favorite things is sitting at the bar before COVID and telling jokes, which may not be for the easily offended, with you guys. Outlaws is a great place. Yeah, I mean, I could go on and on about how Outlaws has benefited me and, you know, my well-being mentally and physically, financially, and all those things. But I think it's really important to know how much Outlaws has an impact on the community. And I just really wanted to share that with you guys, and I hope that we can get a little bit of support from you, so that we can continue to just have the impact that we do on the community, and that we can all kind of just get together, shoot the shit. Like I said, if you're ever out this way, please stop by. We would love to celebrate and meet you. Thanks.